everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Jackpot Report. My name is Daniel, and we are going to be taking a look at all of the big numbers that have hit over this past weekend at all three of our properties. So let's get things started. We're going to be talking about Wind Creek Atmore. Our guests won over $990,000 through over 360 jackpots. That average works out to be just over $2,700 per jackpot. Moving along to Creek Casino Montgomery, which you may remember has a substantial amount of their machines removed because of the construction, still were able to pay out over $690,000 to our guests through over 234 jackpots, with an impressive average of almost $3,000 per jackpot. And finally, in Wind Creek, Wetumpka, over $1.8 million was won by our guests through over 760 jackpots last weekend. That averages out to just over $2,400 per jackpot. Woo-hoo. Now remember, with the construction going on at Creek Casino Montgomery, their numbers seem deceptively low, but their average jackpots are actually the highest out of all of our properties, so it's pretty crazy how all these numbers stack up week to week. Now, speaking of crazy, let's go over to Zach, and he's going to tell us everything about our hot and cold games from this past weekend. Zach?
Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm sitting in front of Creek Casino Montgomery's hottest game this past weekend, So Hot 40 Lines. It's one of our guests' all-time favorites. And we also had something kind of interesting happen with our hot and cold list this week. Starting with Wind Creek Atmore, the hottest game this weekend was Triple Red Hot 7s, and the coldest was Wild Red 7s. For Creek Casino Montgomery, the hottest game there was So Hot 40 Lines, and the coldest was Double Diamond. And finally, for Wind Creek Wetumpka, the hottest game was Extreme 7s, and the coldest was Wild Red 7s, the same coldest game as Atmore. Now remember folks, when a game's on a cold streak like this, it can snap hot at any second. So for the same coldest game at Atmore and Wetumpka, something may happen soon. Now if you want to check out our hot and cold list, as well as our Jackpot Report archives, please feel free to visit us at windcreekhospitality.com/hotgames. And that does it for us this week. We'll see you next time. How'd I look? Gorgeous.